switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids, call Maury up. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rocking like Houston, I don't give a I don't rap for free, I sell verses, Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA Clippers. Like the Lakers bring the
Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Lillard. Out left to the wing. Here's Champagnie. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Barrett. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When you look at the development of R.J. Barrett, he has really developed into a reliable scorer in this team.
The third pick in the 2019 draft, R.J. Barrett has that ideal build for an NBA wing legs.
Well, B.A., he definitely has that. 6'6", strong, athletic. But what's the biggest key for R.J. going forward? It's consistency with his shooting, which can complement his ability to create off the dribble.
And it's Maxey missing. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Picked by Gobert. It's tipped. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal pulls it in.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
For 3, here's Lillard.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Lillard with the bucket.
Nice little adjustment by Lillard to get off the shot. He's a craftsman for sure.
Pass to Strus. Here's the 3. And he can't get that one. Hawks trail by 3. Pippen left side. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game here. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Barrett. It's Sarr, high post. Pass to Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. Left side Mitchell. On the take. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Outside Maxey. Hits the trifecta. Maxey's got 6. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. The rebound by Detroit.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Champagnie. They set the pick. Goes up from the top of the key. No good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Detroit on top. They lead by 3. After this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Can't get it to drop. The Pistons lead by 3. On the wing, Strus. Knocks it loose. Lillard looking around. Pass to Gobert. Oh, easy two for Gobert.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you, Brian.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 7 points.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
George outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Detroit. The Hawks leading. Here's Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
Outside Maxey. Uneasy two on the layup. Maxey's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, the defense made it easy that time for Maxey. You can't give him those kind of looks in the paint.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Maxey on the wing. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And that's the thing about Maxey. He is wiry strong. You see him there, absorb the contact, stay on balance, and finish.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Lillard. Some solid defense from Maxey. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Marvin Bagley III, Walk O'Neal.
Making a change here. 1:33 left in the first half. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Strus. Uncovered. Good. And the Pistons lead by 1. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And here's LeVert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. LeVert's got his first 2 points.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Left side, Strus. Three-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. On offense, here are the Hawks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Back to Strus. From deep. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Middleton. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Screen by O'Neal. 5 to shoot. LeVert, that's good. And it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Tie game in Detroit. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
23. The Hawks, 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Well, Tim, despite their youth, the Hawks have been able to remain pretty competitive.
Well, when you look at this lineup, you see a lot of length and versatility, and that's where this league is headed. So they are creating a roster for positionless basketball.
Shot is good by Barrett.
And Barrett did a nice job that time surveying the defense, saw his options, and he ended up taking it himself.
Here's Lillard. Off target at the rim. The Pistons leading. Screen by O'Neal. Tries it from 16. O'Neal. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And there's a pick. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Barrett into the lane. Here's Strus. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And stolen by Barrett. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Brian, back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
On the wing, Strus. He's got 5. That one falls. 7 points in the game.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Champagnie. The 3 sends it home from three-point land. And the Hawks lead by 2. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Maxey surveying the D. O'Neal. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Change it up. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Here's Lillard. Rebounded by the Pistons.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Moody. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Moody's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lillard outside. Here's LeVert. Hits the target from 18 feet. LeVert's got 6 points.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Up top, Moody. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And a fast break now for Atlanta. .43 seconds left in the third. Here's Pippen. And it's in there. And the Hawks lead by 1.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for Detroit. George outside. 4-3. And Detroit another 3.
And that's why Paul George is such a talented scorer. He can even do it off the catch.
Pippen right side. Lillard outside. Pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now Mitchell. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell driving in. Bagley, no good. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal pulls it in. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Back to Sarr. Uses the glass on the layup. Sarr's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
To the paint. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Pass to Strus. Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Sarr. For 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now Mitchell. Back to Mitchell. Out to Bagley. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
The Pistons trailing. And here is Maxey. He launches. Knocks down the trifecta. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Lillard fires! Oh, it misses! The Pistons leading. George, left side. Barrett outside. Here's George. And he powers it down. One-handed.
And this is why Paul George is a leader. He steps up in big moments and hits big shots.
Pulls the trigger. Now Gobert. Pippen outside. Now Gobert. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons United States. Once again, for your Pistons.
2 on the clock. Lillard can't get it.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
George outside. Screen by O'Neal. Oh, no good on the layup.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Screen by O'Neal. Maxey! And the three misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Here's Barrett. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Pippen outside. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Yes, sir!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Here's Champagnie. Lillard fires! Oh, off target from downtown! So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks.
Blue